Hello and welcome. Today, we're continuing on the life and times of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Our guide for this exploration is the renowned biography Arahiq al-Maktum, or The Sealed Nectar, by Saifur Rahman al-Mubarak Puri. Chapter 2, Part 5. The Reasons of Khuza and Quraish War have been illustrated in three versions. After Halil's death, Qusay noticed his growing family, increasing wealth, and rising honor. He believed he was more entitled to rule Makkah and oversee the sacred house than the Quzayh and Bani Bakr tribes. Qusay saw the Quraysh as the true chiefs among Ismail's alayhi salam descendants. Consulting with key men from Quraysh and Kinana, he shared his vision to expel the Quzayh and Bani Bakr. They liked his idea and supported him wholeheartedly. With the support of Quraysh and Kinana, Qusay crafted a strategy to remove the Quzayh and Bani Bakr tribes from Makkah. This was a bold move to restore the leadership of Ismail's alayhi salam descendants, bringing the sacred house back under rightful custodianship. Qusay, with the backing of Quraysh and Kinana, confronted the Quzayh and Bani Bakr tribes. The conflict that followed led to their evacuation from Makkah, securing Qusay's leadership over the city and the sacred house. With the Quzayh and Bani Bakr tribes expelled, Qusay took control of Makkah and the sacred house. This marked a new era of leadership for the Quraysh, restoring the honor and responsibilities of Ismail's alayhi salam descendants. Quzayh asserted that Halil had requested Qusay to assume custodianship of Al-Kaaba and the rulership of Makkah after his death. This claim became a critical part of the ongoing power struggle. After Halil's death, Qusay bought the right to serve Al-Kaaba from Abu Gabshan al-Khuzai, who had been appointed by Halil. The price? A leather bag of wine. This deal angered Quzayh men, who then tried to keep the custodianship of the sacred house away from Qusay. Despite the dissatisfaction among the Quzayh men, Qusay, with the backing of Quraysh and Kinana, successfully took over the custodianship of Al-Kaaba and the rulership of Makkah. This marked the end of Quzayh's presence in the Holy City as they were completely expelled. Qusay's successful takeover ushered in a new era of leadership for Makkah. With the unwavering support of Quraysh and Kinana, he restored the honor and responsibilities of Ismail's alayhi salam descendants over the Holy City and the sacred house. Qusay's leadership solidified the role of the Quraysh in Makkah's history. His decisive actions ensured that the descendants of Ismail alayhi salam would continue to hold a significant place in the city's religious and political life for generations to come. In the end, the Sofa tribe lost their privileges, and both Quzayh and Bakr were expelled from Makkah. After fierce battles, Qusay emerged victorious. An arbitration by Yamur Bainaf from the tribe of Bakr declared Qusay as the rightful ruler of Makkah and custodian of the holy sanctuary. Thus, Qusay's reign over Makkah began in 440 AD, solidifying Quraysh's authority over the holy city. After intense fighting, peace was restored through the arbitration of Yamur Bainaf from the tribe of Bakr. His judgment confirmed Qusay's rulership over Makkah and custodianship of the holy sanctuary, absolving Qusay of any responsibility for the bloodshed. Instead, blood money was imposed on Quzayh for the casualties incurred. With the arbitration settled in his favor, Qusay's reign over Makkah and the sacred house began in 440 AD. This marked the beginning of absolute Quraysh rulership over Makkah and undisputed custodianship of the holy sanctuary, drawing Arabs from across Arabia to pay homage. Qusay's leadership secured the Quraysh a central role in Makkah's religious and political life. His reign brought stability and reverence to the city, transforming it into a significant center for all Arab tribes. Qusay, now ruling Makkah, invited his kinspeople to join him in the holy city. He allocated homes to the Quraysh, integrating them into the city's fabric. Families like Anuzay, Safwan, Adwan, and Murabainaf preserved their previous rights and privileges, ensuring a smooth transition and continuity. Qusay's leadership was marked by significant achievements, one of which was the establishment of a Nadwa house. Located on the northern side of Al-Kaaba Mosque, this assembly house became the central meeting place for Quraysh, securing unity of opinions and providing a venue for cordial solutions to their problems. A Nadwa house became the heart of Quraysh's political and social life. It served as a venue for important meetings, ensuring the unity and cohesion of the tribe. This unity was crucial for the stability and effective governance of Makkah, allowing Quraysh to address their problems collectively and make decisions that benefited the entire community. Qusay's leadership and initiatives transformed Makkah, solidifying its status and the Quraysh tribe's prominence. Through his efforts, he laid the foundation for a unified and stable city, setting the stage for Makkah's future significance in the Arabian Peninsula. Qusay's leadership in Makkah came with several key privileges that underscored his honor and influence. Let's explore these privileges that defined his rule and strengthened his legacy. Qusay presided over the Nadwa House meetings, where serious consultations took place. It was also the place where marriage contracts were announced, making it a central hub for important decisions and social gatherings. Qusay held the exclusive right to launch wars, symbolized by his control of the war standard. This gave him significant influence over Makkah's military decisions and actions. Qusay was entrusted with the doorkeeping of Al-Kaaba. He was the only one eligible to open its gate, and he took great responsibility for its service and protection. Qusay also took care of the pilgrims by providing them with water. He filled basins sweetened with dates and raisins, ensuring that the pilgrims had refreshing drinks during their stay in Makkah. Qusay ensured that no pilgrim went hungry. He organized the preparation of food for those who couldn't afford it. To fund this, he imposed an annual land tax on Quraysh, collected during the pilgrimage season. It is noteworthy that Qusay, despite having an elder son, chose to honor Abdulmanaf with significant responsibilities. He entrusted him with chairing the Nadwa house, holding the standard, doorkeeping of Al-Kaaba, and providing water and food for pilgrims. Qusay's deeds were regarded as unquestionable, and his orders inviolable. His death did not immediately cause conflicts among his sons. However, his grandchildren later had disputes over their roles, leading to potential dissension within the Quraysh tribe. To prevent conflict, a peace treaty was established among Qusay's descendants. Responsibilities were reallocated, preserving the duties of feeding and providing water for pilgrims for the sons of Abdulmanaf, while the Nadwa house, the flag, and the doorkeeping of Al-Kaaba remained with the sons of Abd-Dar. After the peace treaty, Hashim bin Abdulmanaf took charge of feeding and providing water for pilgrims. His dedication to this responsibility further strengthened his family's prestige in Makkah. After Hashim's death, his brother Al-Muttalib continued the family's legacy of caring for the pilgrims. This responsibility was later passed to Abdul-Muttalib bin Hashim, the Prophet's grandfather. During the rise of Islam, Abbas bin Abdul-Muttalib, a son of Abdul-Muttalib, took over these duties. Qusay's visionary leadership resulted in the establishment of various roles among the Quraysh tribe, forming the pillars of a new democratic petite state with government offices and councils similar to those of today. Let's explore these roles and their significance. The task of casting lots for the idols was allocated to the Bani Juma clan. This role was crucial in religious rituals and decisions related to worship practices. Noting offers and sacrifices and settling disputes fell under the jurisdiction of the Bani Sam clan. They ensured that all sacrifices were recorded and disputes resolved fairly. Consultation on important matters was the responsibility of the Bani Asad clan. Their wisdom and advice guided the tribe in making crucial decisions. The organization of blood money and fines was entrusted to the Bani Taym clan. They managed compensations and ensured that justice was served. Bearing the national banner, a symbol of unity and pride, was the responsibility of the Bani Umayya clan. They led the tribe in times of both peace and conflict. The military institute, including footmen and cavalry, was under the command of the Bani Makhzum clan. They ensured the tribe's defense and readiness for any conflict. Functioning as foreign mediators, the Bani Adi clan managed external relations and diplomacy, ensuring peaceful interactions with neighboring tribes. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history of the Arabian Peninsula, and the Reasons of Khuza and Quraish War have been illustrated in 3 versions. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories. See you next time. Watch more. Subscribe for more fascinating history.